name is Keanna Liske. My business's name is Brows by Keanna. I am a brow specialist. I specialize in cosmetic tattooing, so microblading and micropigmentation. Microblading is a form of semi-permanent tattooing, so I take a handheld tool and I'm creating individual hair strokes to mimic the look of real hair. Micropigmentation is going to be a little bit different. It's done with a machine, so the pigment is going to be penetrated a little bit deeper and it's going to give a little bit of a longer lasting, more filled in look. I actually didn't know that I wanted to be an esthetician at first. I would say that I went into the aesthetics field because I am very artistic. I knew that I loved working with animals on the side, but for a career path, helping people, making them feel beautiful, being more than just a brow artist to them, being a friend, was really something that I wanted to do. When I was graduating from college, I had a speaker at my graduation who ran a business that was about micropigmentation, microblading, training for PMU services. And after I had an opportunity to kind of chat with her a little bit afterwards, where she gave me the opportunity to come in and do like a mentoring session, see if it was a good fit for me. After that, I realized that it was exactly the path that I wanted to go down. I knew that I wanted to help people feel beautiful, so I took on the opportunity to work for her, and after 3 years I decided to go off on my own. Benefits that I've gotten from my career would definitely be the relationships I've made from my clients. Usually what I tell people is that I'm not just somebody's brow artist, I'm their friend. I'm there to listen to them when they're going through hard times. You know, usually people think that it's just 30 minutes where they're sitting there getting a service done, but that's also 30 minutes where somebody tells me about their life and tells me things that they don't feel comfortable sharing with other people. So building those relationships and getting to know them more on a personal level is a very rewarding part of my job. There's been quite a few challenges. I would say the biggest one would be building a business in the middle of a pandemic. I think the reason why it's so challenging is because nobody prepared you for it. So we're kind of all doing this for the very first time, trying to figure out how we're gonna build our businesses back up, build a business from the ground up, or just start a new business in the middle of a pandemic. So you have to find ways to learn and teach yourself how you're going to do it. Other challenges would probably be the fact that jumping into becoming a business owner, I didn't have that schooling behind me. So learning about social media, how I was gonna build a platform that was gonna be catching to people and wanting them to come to see me and draw them into my business. I had to learn all of that on my own. I had to teach myself that, watch countless videos, reach out to people, not be afraid to reach out to people that are in this industry so that I can learn from them. Seeing the way that other people work, what works for them, and then trying it out and seeing if it works for you. I think the support system that I have behind me is really what helped me to be where I am today. I tend to sometimes get nervous, I guess, asking people for help because I don't ever like to be like a burden on somebody, but over time and I guess being an entrepreneur, building a business, you learn that that is very okay to reach out to others and ask for help when you need it. There's an amazing community within especially PMU, I would say. So all of the girls that I previously worked with, we all still keep in contact with each other. We have a group chat on Instagram, so every day we kind of just check in with each other, see how we're doing, if we have any questions. If we're feeling a little bit defeated, we'll kind of reach out to each other and just there to support one another. I have an accountant. I chat with her. I'm not good with math, so I just chat with her. She kind of covers everything, and if I have questions, I just ask her. I'm not afraid to ask her. I always like to have her explain things though, so I do understand it, instead of just giving it all to her to do. But I do that. I also work with Acuity, so it's an online booking system. That's how my clients book in with me. Financially, I have been getting a lot of help through MMF. They've helped me a lot because financially I had enough to start, but it wasn't enough to push me to really be successful in the way that I envisioned my business to be. So having them support me in that way, also the connections and the relationships that they've got me in contact with so that I could have that support if I am ever feeling like I can't do it on my own. They're always a phone call away if I need to reach out to them, if I need help with anything. So it's really nice just having somebody there that I can turn to when I do feel like I need that little extra push. My business plan, I kind of just started off in a notebook that I had, jotted down kind of how I saw my business, what I wanted my space to look like, my goals with how I wanted to reach clientele, how I can connect with clients. So writing it down, you definitely are able to kind of reflect on it, look back, make changes that way. And then when I was ready to go off on my own, I just went for it. I do work out of a very beautiful salon, a salon that kind of offers a lot of different services. So it's nice that clients can come for, say, lash extensions or a facial and then find out about me and then they can get their brows done. I think that the timing was exactly when everything was supposed to happen. How it went about is exactly how it should have gone. I learned a lot based off of when I decided to open up my business and how I decided to create it and build it up from the ground. So I don't think I would change it, because if I didn't go through the challenges or the good times that I have with my clients, the successful moments that I have, I wouldn't be the artist that I am today. It's to just go for it. It's always going to be scary, it's always going to be nerve-wracking, but you are never going to know if you will fail or succeed unless if you try.